Today is a fun day because today I get to talk about how to shape light. How to make the lighting of your scene fun. Hey, this is Scott Weidenkivowitz, a storyteller with a camera talking about all the things photographers like you and I are thinking about. In this video, we are going to talk about light, and more importantly, how to make light look cool. So here's the thing. There are so many photographers out there teaching that you need to do lighting this way and that way and any way, and I am here to say, have fun with it. Have some freaking fun with it. Light is amazing. The things you can do with it, it's just so fun. It's one of my favorite parts about photography. It's what you can do with light and shadows and reflections and things like that. So my lighting setup and my scene for my YouTube videos has evolved over time. And I just want to do a quick walkthrough showing you just some of the simple things that I did more recently to give the sort of more three-dimensional, more depth to my scene. First thing we're going to do is worry about that background. So now the background is dark. I am dark. In fact, I'm not even lighting the background. But then we're going to turn on a light right there. Now here's the cool part. This light is set to 3200 Kelvin, and I know this because I got the remote to control it. It's set to 3200 Kelvin, which is more on the warmer side, and then it's also at the lowest possible power output, which I also have it really close to me. Okay, so it's low power and also warm. That's the only thing lighting this whole scene right now. The next thing I'm going to do is I have a reflector right here, right off the side of the frame. And you can see that this whole side of my face is currently in shadow. Okay, it's because I'm being lit by only one light right there. So you can see bright, dark, right? Bright, dark. Okay. Now what we're going to do is I'm going to turn this reflector. It's on a little stand here. I'm going to turn the reflector so that it's facing me. And you're going to see as I turn it that the right side of my face is about to get more illuminated. It's going to fill in the shadows just a little. And there you go. Okay? So that added some more shape to the light, to my face. Okay? I might even turn a little bit more. The next thing we're going to do is we're going to turn on the light right there behind me. And what it's going to do, it's going to add a nice rim light or hair light, whatever you want to call it, to the back of me and a little bit over the shoulder. Okay, it's going to do it on this side, on the darker side. It's going to illuminate me and sort of separate me from this background, which is dark, just a little bit. We're now fully illuminated with a light here, a reflector here, and a light back there. You can see the little bit of light on my shoulder. It's separating me from the background. And here's the cool part. The background's still not lit. There's no lights on it at all. It's just being a little bit of light bleed from the front light. So if I wanted to, I could add an additional light. For example, up on the ceiling behind me is a Philips Hue bulb. I can open up the Hue app, turn on the light, and I can make it, let's say, a nice blue. Turn it up even more, and now you can see I've got a little blue tint on me, a little bit on the background as well. That light that's above me also has a barn door, so it's going to, and a snoot on it really, or a grid, not a snoot, it's got a grid on it. So it's going to prevent the lights from getting too far out of where, it's directed. All right, let's make it like a nice orangey color. Done. Okay, so now it's got this little orange tint to it. You can see it a little bit in my ears. You can see the orange tint right over here. But we can make it whatever. I can make it just white. So I got this nice light that I can use as an accent light in addition to the one right over here. And again, that's separating me from the background. We can turn it off and you can see the little bit of a difference. This is a light setup that took very little effort to do. All I have is a light, reflector, which are cheap, and another light. And the one that's up above me, it's not even on right now. It doesn't have to be on. It doesn't really need to do anything when I've got the other light back there. That's 2 lights, 1 reflector, very inexpensive. Don't overthink it. That's one of my things. One of the things I tell photographers whenever I'm mentoring or teaching is don't overthink it. Just have fun with it. Move the light around, try different things, use reflectors. The last couple of headshots that I've done in my studio, I've relied on either these video lights or I've switched it to a strobe, but I still use a reflector to add more dimension. I can move another strobe somewhere else to really add more depth to the photo and just let the shadows do their thing and just have some fun. Have fun with it. If you like this video, please click that subscribe button below now. I publish new videos every Monday and Thursday whenever possible. You don't want to miss it. Until next time.